It's been a while since we reviewed a mini drift car here on the channel, and here we have a brand new one. It's from the guys at KFPLAN. It's known as the KF30, and this one is going to be tiny. It's four-wheel drive. So let's take a look, let's get this open, and let's have a look at this little drift car. I always love checking out these mini drift cars here on my channel. Let's take a look and see what we've got. Now here we have the little car itself. This thing looks seriously cool. Looks like an old Mercedes. We'll get back to this in a moment. Let's have a look at what we get in the box first. So here we have the transmitter. Now this doesn't feel too bad. We do get a foam grip on the wheel. We've got throttle trim, steering trim, and of course we've got our gyro adjustment there in the middle. There's a speed switch and a light switch. Not too bad. Here we have some cones. In there we have a screwdriver, some spare screws, and it looks like we've got some on-road tyres because this thing comes pre-fitted with the drift tyres. Here we have a USB-C charging cable, and finally a black and white manual. So back to this little drift car then. Now this actually looks really cool, and this thing is ideal if you're looking for some indoor fun, you know, on your worktop or when it's raining outside, as long as they're priced correctly. These cars always seem to be really popular, these little mini drift cars. Now apparently you can change the bodies on these really easily. You just turn the thing at the back there and then the body should slide off. Let's give that a go. Now I'm going to do it off camera because it's a little bit fiddly. Actually, that was quite simple. And then this should just slide off. Yeah, pretty simple. Now there is a wire attached because it does have LED lights at the front and back. So there you can see the electronic components and the motor at the back. Now I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but there is a sensor drive shaft hidden away under the circuit board there. Because of course, again, this thing is four-wheel drive. Now being four-wheel drive, is it going to grip a little bit too much? Well, there's only one way to find out. We'll give this a little rip in a moment. So let's switch this on and take a look at the LED lights. Let's see how cool this thing looks. Okay, so they're actually very bright. There you have the headlights and the tail lights. You can hear the gyro doing its thing as well. And again, you can adjust the gyro on the transmitter. If I turn it all the way off, you'll hear it's not doing anything. And then if I turn it all the way up, you can see the gyro doing its thing. Very cool. So this has two speed settings. That's the low speed setting. That's the high speed setting. I almost forgot, this does have some different settings when it comes to the LED lights. If we hit the button, you can change the colour of the LED lights. That's quite cool. Although I think it looks the best like that. Now I've done reviews of mini drift cars in the past, and lots of people say, is it fully proportional? There you go, it is fully proportional, both with the steering and the throttle. Fully proportional. So let's see how easy it is to get this thing sideways. Do you know what? I don't think it's going to be easy being four-wheel drive. I think it's going to grip just a little bit too much, but we'll give it a go and see. Now I've got this in the high speed setting. Okay, so not a good start. Yeah, it just seems to grip a little bit too much, especially on this surface. Now this is perfectly smooth, so if anything, this should be the perfect surface for this. Okay, so that's not too bad. I think it's a case of getting the hang of it more than anything. Maybe with a little bit more space as well. Yeah, it's actually quite cool, but yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to drifting. I think it's fair to say I'm terrible at it. But look, these cars are really cool, especially when it's raining outside and you want to just have some fun indoors. Of course, you're not going to get the same level of performance as you would get from a larger car, but just to kill some time until the weather improves, something like this is going to be really good fun. I've put one of the cones back. Let's see if we can just go around this. Trying to get the angle right. And I'll hit the throttle. Oh, that was a little bit better. Again, I think it's a case of just getting used to it and having the space to do it. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more controlled. Straight into the helicopters in the corner. So there we go then, just a very quick look at this cheap mini drift car and something very cool to look at here on the channel. Now this thing only costs around £21, I think that's around $28, so not a lot of money, and you're getting a fair amount of car for that price as well. Is it the best mini drift car out there? Well, of course it's not, but it's a good little option if you want to have some fun indoors when the weather's bad. Hand this to a kid and they're going to have some fun with it. And at the price, well, you'd be silly not to throw one in your basket if you're making an order on Banggood. Let me know in the comments section what you make of this little car. For the money, I don't think you can go wrong. Cheers for watching, see you on the next one. Take care.